Soros-backed socialist running for Florida's governor wins. Then he got a nasty surprise by Rebecca DeCirio, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. George Soros is spending millions of dollars backing far-left socialist candidates running for seats across the country for the upcoming midterms. Last night, Soros was celebrating a big win when his candidate running as a Democrat in Florida's governor's primary race beat the moderate Democrat to advance to face off against Ron DeSantis, the Trump-backed GOP winner. Well, Soros and his candidate, Andrew Gillum, were just rocked by a nasty surprise. You'll love this. The far-left nut jobs were celebrating last night as George Soros literally bought them the Democratic nomination in Florida's governor's race. The candidate, who doesn't hide that he is one big, fat socialist, Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum, was getting congratulations from the Hollywood crowd who think he will defeat GOP Congressman Ron DeSantis. Michael Moore, obviously not living in reality, tweeted an amazing upset. The progressive insurgent has won again. Andrew Gillum is the Democratic nominee for governor of Florida. Thank you, Parkland students, for crossing the state to help make this happen. The traditional Democrat on the ballot spent $112 million. Gillum spent $8 million. An amazing upset. Yeah, there's Michael Moore's tweet. Funny, the majority of the $8 million came from George Soros, but Moore gives it up to the Parkland students for crossing the state. Please, no one is buying that a few students knocking on doors is what make the difference in this campaign. Other Hollywood leftists are so excited too, like actor John Leguizamo, who posted, "What a triumph! Congrats! We will be with you till you cross the final line." Deborah Massing, Alyssa Milano, and Chelsea Handler, all the nut jobs, all weighed in, gushing that their side of extreme leftists is supposedly winning. Let's be clear, George Soros bought this guy the nomination, and now that the celebratory champagne has been consumed by far-left wackos, the reality of what is to come is setting in. Andrew Gillum is a nightmare candidate. In fact, we couldn't be happier that this guy won. Fox News reports Representative Ron DeSantis, who secured Florida's GOP gubernatorial nomination on Tuesday, wasted little time before depicting his new Democratic rival as a candidate who wants to make Florida Venezuela. DeSantis, who was backed by President Trump, appeared on the Ingram Angle following his win and denounced his competitor, Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum, as the most liberal candidate that the Democratic Party has ever nominated in the state of Florida by a country mile in a governor's race. And DeSantis wasn't embellishing Gillum. Gillum wants to abolish ICE. He wants a $1 billion tax increase. He wants a single-payer health care system in Florida, which would bankrupt the state. "I'm trying to make Florida even better. He wants to make Florida Venezuela," DeSantis said, adding that Gillum's tenure as mayor has been absolutely disastrous. The Herald reported that DeSantis is a member of the Freedom Caucus, which wants a border wall. Not only that, but after President Donald Trump held a rally for DeSantis, he jumped in the polls by 15%. Most Democrats are moderate, not far left. Gillum may have had Soros's money to squeak out the Democratic nomination, but he has zero chance to beat the Trump-backed DeSantis. In case you missed it, here's the viral video you'll love of DeSantis that the Soros people went bonkers over, which they labeled Ron DeSantis indoctrinating his kids into Trumpism. Let's take a quick listen.
Everyone knows my husband Ron DeSantis is endorsed by President Trump, but he's also an amazing dad. Ron loves playing with the kids.
Build a wall.
He reads stories.
Then Mr. Trump said, "You're fired." I love that part.
He's teaching Madison to talk.
Make America great again.
People say Ron's all Trump, but he is so much more.
Big league. So good.
I just thought you should know.
Ron DeSantis.
No wonder the liberals are freaking out. You know, that was a good one. No wonder they're freaking out. Ron DeSantis will be the next governor of Florida, and that is extremely important for many reasons. The big one is the 2020 presidential race, and we all know how Florida ends up being a must-win every presidential election. Let George Soros pour millions more into this socialist Andrew Gillum's campaign. With Trump behind him, Ron DeSantis is going to clean his clock, and we can't wait to watch the debates. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really, Florida, get out there and vote for John DeSantis, because yous are done for if this Soros-backed criminal idiot, not criminal, I can't say that, idiot, do away with ICE. He wants to turn Florida into Venezuela. That should have been on DeSantis's advertisement to really, let the people know, no matter like how ill-informed they are, let them know what the plan is on his side, because it's unbelievable. I don't think the American people in Florida are going to go for that kind of crap that they're spewing. But again, why is George Soros allowed to intervene in elections in the United States of America? This is beyond me. Prosecutions. Who's supposed to prosecute Soros for something? Come on. Get this character out of the United States for meddling. Freeze up his assets. He's a meddler. He meddles big time to push his socialist. It's beyond socialist. It's communism that he's pushing in America, and that is considered an enemy against the United States. You know, that is the highest level of prosecution. Who's going to go after that criminal? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.